Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. Year 5 of the Legend Sports Universe Baseball League continues from Busch Stadium in St. Louis for our last broadcast before the calendar turns to July, as the NL Central leading Pittsburgh Pirates visit the St. Louis Cardinals. Pittsburgh was 14-7 on the month before dropping the first 2 games of this 4-game set, while the Cardinals undid a 7-game winning streak to start the month by dropping 8 of 9 before taking the finale of their series in Atlanta and the first 2 here, as St. Louis's maddening inconsistency remains a theme here over the last 3 years in the Lsubl. Pirates rookie Jesse Tannehill toes the slab against steady lefty Howie Pollet, who you see there as he finishes his warm-up, in a battle of lefties as the NL Central rivals clash under the arch. Josh Harrison will lead things off for the Pirates against Pollet. Harrison batting .268. First pitch fastball called inside, and we're underway.
First pitch, 760.
One offering from Pollet. This is downstairs, but he's behind 2-0. Here to Harrison. Oh, delivers. Harrison swinging 2-0, grounds it to third. Boyer charges, fires first, and the first man is set aside. Our Pirates lineup: Harrison, Clark, and Stargell. The red-hot Roberto Clemente, Elmer Smith, and Bob Elliott. Ginger Beaumont, Darrell Porter, and Glenn Wright round out the order for the Pirates. Greg Gorecki checks into the chat. How are you, buddy? Good to see you as Fred Clark steps in here, rebounding after a terrible May. Having a fine month here in June. Overall, batting .284 on the season. It delivers. Clark, first pitch swing, smacks it in the hole. The Wizard on the backhand from the grass. Long throw. He's not going to get him. Nice play by Ozzie to even get there, but Clark runs pretty well and is able to beat it down the line. Long throw. Smith got it on target. He did everything he could there, but probably shading Clark a little bit to pull, and those extra couple of steps, the difference, as Clark has himself an infield hit. Here's Willie Stargell, .274, 21 homers, 46 RBIs. Stargell tied for third in the National League in home runs. Change up there, misses outside. Change up, down low, it's 2-1. Stargell gets on top of that one, rolls it out to second. Only play will be to first. Stargell is retired. Clark moves up to second, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
I finally got my Wi-Fi issues solved. Wi-Fi was dropping. Yeah, I have had that issue at times. Usually it's bad weather that does that to me here. Here's Clemente, .323. 15 homers, 48 RBIs, that .903 OPS, 6th in the National League. It's here in his 3rd season in the LSUBL. Clemente has reached the peak that was predicted for him. Grounder over the bag at third. Boyer, nice play, long throw gets him. Nicely done by Ken Boyer to take a hit away from Clemente and potentially an RBI. That'll end the top of the first. Cardinals coming up. No score here at Busch. So here's the rookie, Jesse Tannehill. Tannehill has been terrific. 9-4, a 2.5 ERA. The whip is a touch under 1. Not a big strikeout pitcher, but he's doing all right there. He's 68 strikeouts, 101 innings. By no means a paltry stuff. Here's Tommy Edman. Edman playing second base. Roger Hornsby will be the DH for the Cardinals. Edman batting .237. smacks that one. Chopper, one hop. Out to Bob Elliott at third. One pitch, one out for the Cardinals. You see your lineup: Edman, Bryce Harper, and Rogers Hornsby. Johnny Mize, Chick Hafey, and Ken Boyer, who you see there. Jim Edmonds, Yadi Molina, and Ozzie Smith. Here is Bryce Harper, 277, 9 homers, 27 RBIs. If you are just tuning into the LSUBL and have not followed all along here in year 5, Harper was acquired last season at the trade deadline from the Expos in a deal that included Lou Brock heading to Montreal. The Expos just decided to kind of try to clear the deck chairs. They dealt Harper, they dealt Dawson, they dealt Jeff Reardon. Try to stockpile some other talent. They try to rebuild in Montreal. Remember, the Expos were the surprise division champions in year 1. They were the wild card team in year 2. They have missed the playoffs since then, and Harper thinks the umpire missed that call. But it's a called third strike, and Harper will retreat back to the dugout. Framed nicely there by Darryl Porter, the former Royal. So 2 away, here's Hornsby, and Hornsby, after a miserable first couple of months, has finally started to get himself on track. He's got that average up to 257. Still low by Hornsby standards, but he was down in the 220s, 9 homers, 26 RBI. Oh, 1 breaking ball is in. Jesse Hornsby, little mini streak, 6 for his last 12 over the last 3 games. Cardinals have won their last 3, including the first 2 of this series after dropping 8 of 9. Grounder in the hole on the backhand. Pick, throw over to first. Wright throws him out, and the side is retired. So we're through 1 here at Busch. No score, Pirates and Cardinals. We head to the top of the second. Here's Elmer Smith. Smith banked 287, a homer and 6 RBI. Steps in to face Howie Pollet. Fastball up in the zone. It's fouled this way. Fastball. Off the belt, ball to strike, and it's 0-2. Ball down in the dirt, Smith won't chase. Fastball, he holds the swing, but he's rung up anyway. Down he goes with the strikeout there from Pollet. There's 1 away. Here is Bob Elliott. Elliott batting 293. First pitch swinging, lines 1 foul. Pollet delivers. Elliott fouls off another one. It's 0-2. D-Mass, how are you, buddy? Good to see you checking in, man. I hope all is good with you. I have not been streaming that much as of late, as I'm getting ready to kick off the Legend Sports Universe Hockey League project, which should start in about a week, it seems like. A couple teams left to do, and then we'll get that rolling on here as I'm kind of back in creative mode. Fly ball out there to right to Harper for the second out. Stuck in the middle of doing all the off-season stuff I need to do for the Legend Sports Universe Football League and the Legend Sports Universe Basketball Association. Once I'm able to kind of go dig deep into the basketball, I'll be able to turn around that off-season pretty quickly. Football is just a bit more involved, but I'm well on my way to taking care of that as well. Go Wings, go Wings, go. you're a Detroit guy as a Canadian. You got plenty of teams in your country. It's not like baseball. You got plenty of teams in your country to root for. Go for the Wings. Wings got a good draw. The Wings are going to be tough. You got a good group out of the gate. Fastball in there for a called strike. 3-1 the count as Pollet works to Ginger Beaumont. Beaumont skies this one out to left center. It's drifting towards Hafey, away from Edmonds. Hafey reels it in. A little basket catch there from Hafey out and left. And the side is retired. So Pollet looking sharp here through the first pair. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Pirates and Cardinals still scoreless. Here's Johnny Mize, 288, 20 homers, 52 RBIs. Mize, his usual steady, excellent self. Takes a curveball there from Tannehill for strike one. Mize tied for 5th in the National League in homers. Gordie Howe came to visit you. That's pretty cool. Did he check anybody on the way to you? Gordie Howe hat trick. 0-2 pitch from Tannehill. Mize takes the breaking ball down and in. Curveball, Mize fouls it off. Ball misses down and in. Two off. Struck him out. Goes up high in the zone. Only at 91. Tannehill by no means a fireball. But he gets Mize there.
No left fielder.
After the breaking stuff. That fastball looked like it had a little bit more on it. 5 straight curveballs. And that fastball looks like it has more velocity on it after all those breaking balls. Here's Chick Hafey, 222, 11 homers, 30 RBI. Chopper up the middle, and it's a base hit. So Hafey, who has had a rough go here so far this season. The Cardinals as a team are only batting .256. There is far too much talent on this roster for them to be down there. They lost that NLCS Game 7 against the Giants in year 2. It blew the 6-0 lead. Throw down to second from Porter is on the money, but Hafey swipes the bag anyway. His 7th of the year. But since they lost that Game 7, Cardinals they haven't even gotten back to the postseason despite a roster I still consider, with the possible exception of the Giants, the most talented roster in the National League. Curveball in for a call strike. Fastball. Boyer fouls it off. Again, break ball. Boyer hits this one hard. That's deep out to left center. Boyer gets a hold of this one. That's going to be off the base of the wall. Hafey will come in to score. Ken Boyer pulls in at second with an RBI double. His 20th double of the season, and the Cardinals have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Hanging breaking ball there from Tannehill, and Boyer drives it hard out into the gap. Here's Edmonds. Edmonds batting .247. Curveball there, grounded to short. Right-handed, throws over the stars to left first for the second out. Boyer will hold.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 4.
So that'll bring up Yadi Molina. Molina has that average of 293 this season. No homers, 7 RBI. Sharing time with Ted Simmons. Simmons actually playing a bit more than Molina. Simmons playing against righties. Yadi playing against lefties. Grounds this one to short. Right is there. Throws the first. And the side is retired. But Ken Boyer with the RBI double gives the Cardinals a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the third. Team says it'd be cool to have interesting stats throughout the game on it. Yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty good memory of this league, so I'm fortunately able to drop nice kind of tidbits about the league's history. You know, that's the fun of doing a project like this, like the storylines that have built, the history that's built, and stuff like that. In order to do it graphically, I would basically have to pre-record every game, and I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff kind of pre-recorded and then posting later down the line. But and when I do that, I can do some video editing stuff and splice some of that kind of stuff into it a bit. But again, I don't want this to be a job, and that's a job done on that pitch from Pollet by Darryl Porter, who takes it out to center field, his 6th home run of the season. And the Pirates knot this game at 1 apiece. Darryl Porter goes yard for the Pirates. Porter acquired from the Royals last season. He got a good hold of this one. Edmonds kept going back. I think Edmonds thought that might stay in the park, and it just kept on carrying. The Porter puts it out onto the berm there, 1-1. Here's Glenn Wright. Wright banged 229. Change up, this is down and away. 7 homers, 22 RBIs for Wright. One hopper to second. Nicely picked by Ed. Throw to first. Nicely done, Tommy Edman. Remember, Edman missed almost all of last season with a broken hand. Hornsby was the everyday second baseman as opposed to getting the ability to DH a bit. Edman, superior defender. One away. Here's Josh Harris. Harris fouls it off. He's 0 for 1. Harrison line shot to second, and Edman snares that one. So Edman getting a bit of a workout here in this top of the third, 2 away. Pollet has hired a pair after giving up the Porter homer. Here's Fred Clark. Clark reached on an infield single his first time up. A terrific play by the Wizards. The only thing that even made that close. But Clark was able to beat it out. Fastball here, the ball strike. Ground ball. That one's through the hole and past Edman. So, not going to get all of them. That one goes into right. Fred Clark is 2 for 2, and he's got a 2-out single. That'll bring up Louis Stark. Stark was 0 for 1. His fastball misses up high. Still grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 8 in the series. Again, misses up high, and again, Cardinals. Hey. Up, this is down low. There's Roberto Clemente. Clemente on deck. I'm surprised that Stargell is getting third and Clemente is probably be reversed. Stargell hits this one pretty well the other way. Hasty has a beat on it. Reels it in. And the side is retired. But Darryl Porter goes yard for the Pirates. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Pirates 1. Cardinals 1 here at Busch. Here's Ozzie Smith, 285 for the Wizards. He's also got 14 stolen bases as in the top 10.
Smith.
Fastball at the knees for strike one. Smith has been here in the Lsubl since the league's inception. 1-1 count. Curveball down and away. Ball up high. Tommy Edman, the leadoff hitter, waits on deck. 3-1 here as Tannehill works to the Wizards. Smith goes to bunt. Up the line, nicely played by Elliott. Throw to first, gets him. Nicely done by Bob Elliott. Smith bunted that ball a little bit harder than he would have liked. Got out to Elliott fairly quickly. Good strong throw over to Stargell. For the first out, order turns over. Here's Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. That ball moves up and away. Edman rounded out his first time up. Curveball, misses that. Two and 0 the count. Break the ball through the hole on the right-hand side. There's a base hit. So Edman is on with a 1-out single.
The right fielder,
Next
number
one through the
34.
hole.
Right. Harper.
Tannehill, a variety of curveballs. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. Harper is 0 for 1. Ball misses down low. Harper struck out his first time. There's a called strike. That ball misses down low. Two and 1 the count. Tannehill misses down low, 3-1. Hornsby waits on deck for St. Louis. Harper smacks that one the other way. That might have been ball 4. Trying to find that one out to left. Full count here. Tannehill delivers. Curveball gets him. Down goes Harper, who strikes out for the second time. 2 away. And that'll bring up Hornsby. Hornsby is 0 for 1. Pitch out. Runner not out. There. Get back in. Curveball. Edman takes for a called strike. One pitch. All pitches away. Puts that one out towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Hornsby drives it to the wall. Edmund heading towards third. He will come around. He will score easily. It's an RBI double for the Rajah. And Hornsby drives him home. It's 2-1 St. Louis. And we talked about it. Hornsby possibly finally starting to get his season together. He puts that one out into the gap there. He hit that ball hard. Edmund, no hesitation. He knew that was splitting the defense right away. So 2-1 St. Louis. Hornsby on second. Here's Johnny Mize. Mize is 0 for 1. Curveball taken away. Mize struck out his first time. Curveball, high fly ball on the right. Clemente into the gap. He'll get it. Puts it away. And the side is retired. The uniform glitch. Oh, how we love it. Hornsby for the Cardinals, not the Pirates, gives St. Louis a 2-1 lead with the RBI double as we head to the top of the fourth. So here is Clemente. Grounded out his first time up.
The right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Howie Pollet's first pitch. This is a fastball at the knees for strike one. Pops this one straight up the chute. Molina sheds the mask. Doesn't even have to leave the dirt. Catches it on the cutout for the first out.
Number 2, designated hitter, Elmer Smith.
So that'll bring up Elmer Smith. He struck out his first time. That ball is outside. It's 1-0. Up the middle. Edmund lays out, knocks it down, but he's not going to be able to corral it, and he won't have a play. Smith is on with an infield single.
The third baseman, number 3.
Setting here at Busch. I always love that shot when they do that kind of shot. Some of the ballpark really just looks so good. I mean, this is 4 years old. This is the show 22. Here's Bob Elliott. Elliott is 0 for 1. Fastball. This is up high. Elliott 0 for 1 today. 0 for 9 in the series. Runner goes. Now it's going to have to retreat. That ball is skied to right. Offers. I want to get back easy. And there's 2 away.
Now that number 23.
So that'll bring up Ginger Beaumont. Beaumont is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time. Ball straight. This is up and in. Ball down and in. 2-1 the count. Up, down, low. Fly ball, easily hit out the center. Edmonds stripped underneath it. Puts it away easily, and the side is retired. So, base runner wasted. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Cardinals continue to lead the Pirates 2-1. Hafey, Boyer, and Edmonds due up.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Now being Chris Singleton, who get no airtime other than having their faces shown every broadcast. Here's Chick Hafey, respectable left fielder for the Cardinals. 1 for 1. Cardinals would love to see him get his stat on track. First ball there, swung on and missed. Outside, it's wonderful. All call strike. Tannehill snaps off a variety of breaking signals. Occasionally, he'll slip that 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-2 offer. For the high pace fastball there. He lays off. Ooh, close hit there. Tannehill wants to know where that one was. Called outside, and the count goes full. Breaking ball ripped into center. That's a base hit. Good at bat there from Hafey. Clark gets it in quickly. It's a lead-off single for Chick to open up the bottom of the fourth.
The third baseman, Ken Boyer.
That'll bring up Ken Boyer. Boyer drove in the Cardinals' first run with a double his first time up. Ball's in for a full strike. The RBIs in the series now. 2-2, D-Mass. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Curveball misses down and away. 1-1 to count. Quarter sent inside. And a no sliver. Boyer fouls it off. The count goes for 1-2. Ball rides inside on Boyer, and the count goes to 2-2. No something set again. First fastball just down low. Full count. Jim Edmonds waits on deck to finish. Ball up the middle. It's a base hit for Boyer. Clark comes up throwing quickly. Hafey will hold up at second, but the Cardinals have the first two men on here in the bottom of the fourth.
Next to the Cardinals, the center field.
Curveball rode inside a bit, but still caught a bit of plate. Boyer, good job keeping those hands back and waiting. So now here's Edmonds. Cardinals looking to get a little bit of insurance here. Holding on to the one-run lead. Edmonds fouls off the first pitch. Ball is in for a called strike. Count goes to 0-2. Down and in. Ooh, Tannehill may be getting a little bit squeezed there. That curveball called outside. He really could have used that pitch. He could use the strikeout here. Curveball there. It didn't get just a piece of it. Stay alive. Oh, and a high curveball, and it gets that call. That might be a makeup call. Edman certainly thinks so. That 1-2 pitch, Statcast calls that one a strike, but that is not an ideal curveball spot. But Edman goes down looking one away. Here's Yachty. He's 0 for 1. Curveball there, misses down and away. Molina grounded out his first time up. Molina up the middle. That's a base hit. Hafey coming around third. He's going to come in to score. Clark's throw will be nowhere near in time. Molina will hold at first. Boyer will go first to third. And the Cardinals have a 3-1 lead here with one out in the bottom of the fourth. Yadi Molina picks up the RBI single. Not a bad pitch. Fastball down in the zone. Molina goes down and gets it. Now here's Ozzie. He's 0 for 1. Ball called strike. Pitch, curveball, misses down low. I know it's 55-50. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball is taken down low. Ball is up high. It's 3-1. The Edmonds waits on deck to St. Louis. There, and just gets a piece to stay alive. 55 pitches in the inning for the rookie left-hander, Jesse Tannehill. Full count. Here's the pitch. Smith fouls it off down the right-hand side. Active netting, and the count stays full. Ball spins around the plate for ball 4. So the bases are loaded. The order turns over. Here's Tommy Edman. He's 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Got to see if we're going to see some bullpen action here for the Pirates. Tannehill has dealt with a good amount of traffic so far. Ground ball down to third, right at Elliott, to second to 1. Harrison's throw to first is in the dirt, but Stargell picks it, a 5-4-3 double play. And the Pirates avert disaster. Molina with the RBI single gets one across, but that could have been far worse for Pittsburgh. We head to the top of the fifth here at Busch. 3-1 Cardinals. Here's Darryl Porter. Porter hit a solo shot his first time up, his 6th of the season. North the ball from curveball inside. Inside, 2-0. High ball to right. Harper giving chase. He'll get there. Puts it away for out number 1.
Up next is the shortstop, Wright.
So here's Glenn Wright. Wright rounded out his first time. Nope, this is off the plate. All down low. 1 pitch. On and missed, and the count goes to 2-2. Pollet working quickly here. Ground ball. Worm killer out to second. Edman has it. Throws first, and there's 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Josh.
So that'll turn the order over. Here's Josh Harrison. Harrison is 0 for 2. He is lined out and grounded out. Harrison seems like he might finally be the guy to stabilize that second base position for the Pirates. Bill Mazeroski out there, Neil Walker out there. Traded for Bump Wills and played Bump Wills there a bit. Harrison scalds this one. That one's foul. Harrison's done a nice job out there. Far for the Pirates this season. Fly ball in the center. Edmonds puts it away. And the side is retired. So Pollet continues to just do Howie Pollet things. Nothing flashy, just solid. We're midway through here at Busch. Harper, Hornsby, and Mize due up for the Cardinals. They lead it 3-1. Here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out both times.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Tannehill at 71 pitches got out of the bases loaded jam. In the 4th. Harper starts things off here. Laces one out to center, but it hangs. Hit that one hard. But Clark gets there for the out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Hornsby. Hornsby 1 for 2. He had an RBI double his last time. There's another shot from Hornsby. Park lays out, can't come up with it. It squirts away from him. It stays close, and Hornsby will hold with a single to center. So Hornsby 2 for 3. Sinking line drive there. Clark gave a terrific effort, unable to come up with it. He's lucky that didn't go all the way to the wall. 1 out, Hornsby on first. Here's Mize. He's 0 for 2. Ball there, but he's down and away. Mize is struck out and blown out. Ball there gets Mize out in front. Out of town scoreboard. Mize pops this one up. Elliott in fair territory puts it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Chick Hafey.
So that'll bring up Chick Hafey. Hafey's 2 for 2 on the day. He has scored both times he's been on. We're having his bat start to wake up. They're on the crawl, the defending National League champion Chicago Cubs. Between these two in second place in the NL. 1-0 pitch. Fastball is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball foul away, and the count goes to 1-2. Hill from the set. Ball mixed up high. He lays off. Two breaking ball gets him. Goes down in the zone there. Hafey swings over the top of it. And the side is retired. Tannehill fans, Hafey will head to the top of the sixth here in St. Louis. Cardinals 3, Pirates 1. here's Fred Clark. Clark is 2 for 2.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Fred Clark.
Ball right there. Clark's been here in Pittsburgh since the start of the Lsubl. Rays defeat the Tigers in Detroit 11-8. Slugfest there. Al Kaline, homer and 4 RBIs for the Tigers in the loss. Rangers defeat the Mariners 7-3 in Arlington. Kevin Brown the win. Ted Breitenstein, the former Cardinals, takes the loss there. Gedman homered for the Mariners. Adrian Beltre went deep for the Rangers. A's and Angels just underway out in Anaheim. Catfish Hunter and Tim Lincecum. Pitching matchup there. Game seen here on the channel. The Royals flank the Twins 8-0 behind a terrific start from Zach Greinke. It's the distance, complete game shutout, striking out 7. Mets over the Braves 10-2 in the 8th. Jeff McNeil 4 for 4 with the home run for New York. And Louis Stargell steps in here for the Pirates. Astros and Phillies tied at 2 at Citizens Bank, at Shibe Park. That's in the 8th. Roy Oswalt and Grover Cleveland Alexander, the pitching matchup there. Cubs lead the Expos 3-0 in Montreal. Andy Pafko is dribbling in a run for Chicago. Brewers shut out the Marlins 6-0 in Milwaukee behind A.J. Burnett, the former Marlin. At a complete game, 1 hitter, 11 strikeouts for Burnett, his best start in his LSUBL career. Yankees lead the Reds at Crosley Field 7-4. Brewers 3 for 3 for the Reds. Luke Gehrig has gone deep for the Yankees. Indians flank the D-backs out in Arizona behind Corey Kluber. Beat Randy Johnson 5-0. Score in that one. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Clemente. Clemente is 0 for 2. Changed up, down, and away. I'm 3-0 here. Elvis Smith waits on. See if Clemente has a 3 in life. He takes all the way there, and it's a fastball. For a called strike, count goes to 3-1. Ooh, borderline pitch. Pollet gets the call, so he battles back from 3-0 to 3-2. Payoff pitch from Pollet to Clemente. Clemente skies it to left. Casey takes a step back. He has it lined up, puts it away. And the side is retired. So Howie Pollet continues to roll along here for the Cardinals. Boyer, Edmonds, and Molina 2 up for St. Louis. They lead at 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Here is Ken Boyer. He's 2 for 2. Jesse Tannehill a little bit surprisingly. I mean, he had a smooth 5th, I guess. He was only at the 81 pitches, but he has allowed a lot of traffic. A little surprised that Tannehill is going to start his 6th. We haven't even seen bullpen action for the Pirates. Breaking ball there. Boyer pulls it foul. Boyer crushed left hand so far this season. All this is down and in. There is bullpen going for Pittsburgh. Roy Faith throwing out there in the Buccos bullpen. Curveball is the ball strike. Porter steps up inside. Popped up. Near the line. Tough play. Stargell can't come up with it, and it's a blue base hit down the right field line, and Ken Boyer is 3 for 3. Tough play for Stargell. Not a great first baseman to begin with. But that is a tough play for anyone. That's just kind of out in no man's land. And that's going to be it for Tannehill. So the blooper by Boyer sends Tannehill to the showers on the short end of a 3-1 score.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen,
kind of gritted his way through this. Now Roy Face will come on. Face 0-1, 3.71 ERA in 19 appearances so far this season. He will try to keep this game where it stands. Face has struck out 21. He has walked only once so far this season. Here's Tim Edmonds. He's 0 for 2. Runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Edmonds swings and misses, but Ken Boyer has his 8th stolen base of the year for St. Louis. Didn't pay much attention to him, and Boyer was off and running. Oh, and 1 to Kemp. Edmonds 0 for 2. Fourth ball from Face, therefore a call strike. With 2, Boyer on second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And another fourth ball, and Edmonds watches it go by. 3 strikeouts for Edmonds on the day. Face catches him looking there. 1 down. Here's Yadi Molina. Molina's 1 for 2, hit an RBI single his last time up. Down and in. Fourth ball there from Faith. Molina swings and misses. Ball gets him fishing. Down to the dirt. Nicely done by Porter. Digs that one out. Keeps Boyer where he stands at second. 1-2 pitch. Down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. And it falls in. Base hit. Clemente plays it well. Boyer's going to hold at third. Clemente's throw. A strong one, but the cutoff man lets it go. And Molina ends up taking second. So now it's second and third. Boyer wisely did not test Clemente, but the throw home lets Molina take the extra base. Now 1 out, second and third. Here's Ozzie. He's 0 for 1. He's also walked. Hit this score before. White Sox defeat the Red Sox in Chicago. 3 hits, a pair of RBIs, and Kenny Thomas. Ball there. He's over the top of it. 0-2 pitch. Ties him up, popped up weakly to Elliott, who puts it away for a big second out for Roy Face.
The batter, number 19.
So the order turns over for St. Louis. Here's Tommy Edman. He's 1 for 3. A single and a run scored. Right at the knee. So far, Face thrown almost exclusively forkball. Fastball's going on in mid. 0-2 the count. Face trying to get out of the jam. Slider there, Edmund fouled. 2 pitch. Shot down. Tried to lash one down the left field line. Out here in St. Louis would love an insurance run. And they're going to get it. Edman puts that one out to the right. That's a base hit. Runner will come home. Runner was off on contact. Clemente's throw will have to be cut off. Gotti was off as soon as that ball was off the bat. It's a 2-run single for Tommy Edman, and the Cardinals get some breathing room. It's 5-1 St. Louis. Edman got that one off the end of the bat a bit. No shot for Clemente to get to it. And again, Molina with 2 outs. Off as soon as that ball was off the bat. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper is 0 for 3. Also the first, Edmonds gets back in. First ball misses up high. Slider. Nice, 2-0. And Harper, deep drive to right. He's going to watch that one sail way out of here. A monster shot from Bryce Harper. 2-run jack, and the Cardinals blow it open. It's 7-1 St. Louis. 10th homer of the year for Harper, a no-doubter. Well, when they traded for him from Montreal last year, this is the kind of hit they hoped for. This ball was crushed. 104.5 off the bat. They call the distance 427.
Your attention, please.
And Roy Bates is going to go take a seat. So here's Dennis Eckersley. Eckersley acquired from the A's during his rookie season. He got off to a rough start in Oakland. Oakland needed a catcher. So they worked out a trade with the Pirates that ended up sending Smokey Burgess to Oakland. And Eckersley, after a rough first season, has now started to become a force out of that Pirates bullpen. 2.96 ERA here this season. Here's Hornsby, 2 for 3. Eckersley only in his second year. He's only 23. Certainly lots of development left for Dennis Eckersley. Fastball in for a called strike. Something remains. Eckersley will ultimately become the closer. Fly ball out to right center. Drifting over Clark in the gap. Reels it in. And the side is retired, but not before the Cardinals put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the 7th at Busch. 7-1 Redbirds. Howie Pollet now with quite a cushion to deal with. He hasn't needed that much support. He's been terrific so far. He'll start off facing Elmer Smith. This is 1 for 2. The ball misses inside. Popped up. Mize calls everybody off. Pushes it away for the first down.
The third baseman, number 3, Bob Elliott.
As Craig notes in the chat, Buck's getting smoked today. Is Bob Elliott. Elliott 0 for 2. Yeah, I mean, even Tannehill worked out of some jams, but the Cardinals were getting plenty of traffic on the bases. You kind of felt like the eruption was coming at some point. It ended up happening for Roy Bates instead of Tannehill. And ball followed is a ball strike. It's 1-1. That ball misses inside. 2-1 the count. Ground ball down to first. Mize has it. He'll take it to the bag himself for the second out.
Now batting, number 23.
So here's Beaumont. He's 0 for 2. I keep on. Beaumont is playing center. Fred Clark is the left. I think I've said those fly balls to center. I keep on saying that it's Fred Clark. Beaumont is out. Clark is in left. Puts this one out to right field. Harper drifts into the gap. Reels it in. And the side is retired. 7 innings of 1-run ball for Howie Pollet. And the Birds and Fredbirds are dancing up a storm here. 7th inning stretch time at Busch. It's 7-1 Cardinals. Here's Johnny Mize. Eckersley will stay in. He needs only 4 pitches to finish off the 6th.
Number 13.
Mize is 0 for 3. Going 2. Well, there, ground ball past the diving Elliott right on the backhand. Long throw, not going to get him. And Johnny Mize has himself a rare infield single. The ball was not hit that hard. Right, had to go play it behind a diving Bob Elliott. Did all he could. Mize is on with the infield single to open up the bottom of the 7th. Here's Chick Hastings. That one is striking. The count goes to 2-2. Good wicked slider there from Eckersley. That's his money pitch. He gets Hafey flailing at it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Ken Boyd.
So that'll bring up Ken Boyer. Boyer 3 for 3 on the day. That RBI double earlier on. Fastball in for a call strike. Double, pair of singles, and an RBI. Another very solid season for Ken Boyer. He had one down year. Here's 3 days. Other than that, Boyer has been a really solid, steady player for the Cardinals here in the Lsubl. Fastball, misses up high. That fastball gets him, so Eckersley gasses Boyer. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
That'll bring up Jim Edmonds. Giants have overtaken the Dodgers in the NL West. The Dodgers have led that division. They are looking for their first division title. The Giants have won that division all 4 years so far of the Lsubl. It's won the first 3 national pennants. Cubs said that apple cart a year ago. First ball misses away, 1-1 the count. Fastball misses inside if they had been held up. There. Foul. fastball, and Edmonds goes down again. Eckersley strikes out the side. Edmonds has struck out 4 times today. Only blemish on an otherwise very good day for the Cardinals. They still lead it 7-1. We head to the 8th. Pollet only has 77 pitches, so he's going to get a chance. He's going to get a chance to complete this one moment after things once he gets into trouble. Here's Darryl Porter, 1 for 2. Homer's back in the 3rd. The only Pirate run. Here in this 3rd game of a 4-game set, Cardinals have taken the first 2. Fastball there is a ball strike. Ball out to right. Harper puts it away easily for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Glenn Wright.
So here's Glenn Wright. Wright is 0 for 2. He has grounded out twice. Hitless in the series. There, misses away. 44,124 here under the arch in St. Louis. High ball out to center, carrying, but don't stay in the yard. Edmonds there for the second out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So here's Harrison as the order turns over. Harrison is 0 for 3 today. First pitch swing, fouls him off to the right-hand side. Aaron Judge leads the American League in batting, followed by Frank Baker of the A's, Ted Williams, and Reggie Smith, both the Red Sox, and Derek Jeter. Teammate, 5th in the American League in batting at the moment. Breaking ball there, chopped to 3rd. Boyer takes it on the in-between hop, slings it across the diamond, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Howie Pollet. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Cardinals 7, Pirates 1. Rough one for the Buccos.
Your attention, please. Now,
so Eckersley is done. That'll bring in Kent Jacoby. Jacoby 3-1, a 3.57 ERA in 30 appearances so far this season. He will face Yadi Molina. Molina 2 for 3. Pair of singles, an RBI, a run scored. Fouls it up. Funny, I think when I picked the glasses for Kent Jacoby, I may have accidentally picked sunglasses, so he's not wearing them because it's at night. So I know I've seen him with the glasses. I know I signed them. Base hit here in the center for Yadi Molina. So Molina has his 3rd hit.
The batter, number 1.
It's just keep on coming for St. Louis.
Smith.
Here's Ozzie. He's 0 for 2. That one's back. Forster, the left, Todd Worrell, the right, throwing in the Pirates bullpen, although if they need another pitcher, something will have gone desperately wrong. Or really, really right if they tie this game up in the 9th. In there, on the outside corner, it goes to 1 and 2. Smith serves this one out in the left center. That's going to get down. Base hit. Clark cuts it off nicely. Molina will hold at second, but back-to-back hits to start off the inning. Here for St. Louis in the bottom of the 8th. So the order turns over. Here's Tommy Edman. He's 2 for 4. And this is down low. I've seen that home run list. Giants, Roger Connor, and Mel Ott on top of it. Willie Mays is actually having a down year. He started to wake up a bit. Mays having his first down year in the LSUPL. The Giants are still on top of that position. Mays not even playing performance. Mays the only two-time MVP winner so far in LSUPL. Fly out there. Here's Bryce Harper, and Harper 1 for 4. A 2-run bomb his last time up. Colby taken down and away. Another swing over the top of that one. 1-1 the count. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Molina will come in to score. It's an RBI single for Bryce Harper. Cardinals extending their lead to 8-1. Now this Cardinals lineup has struggled a bit this season. There is so much. Hornsby, Edmonds, Boyer. A lot of talent. Fly ball on the right, runner will pay. Clemente Cactus is retreating in the gap. 2 away. Here is Johnny Mize. 1 for 4. Single back in the 7th. This is away. Days to beat the Orioles in Baltimore 8-6 on a home run from Kelly Bruce. Right. Two-one pitch. There's a ball right there. 2. Ties him up with the slider there. Jacoby chews up mine with that one to get out of the jam. So we head to the 9th here at Busch, seeming like a formality, but we'll play it out anyway. Clark Starzo and Clemente due up for the Buccos. They trail it 8-1. Here's Fred Clark. He's 2 for 3, a pair of six.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Fred.
Howie Pollet looking to go the distance here. Only at 85 pitches. First pitch curveball to Clark. Ball strike. Ball there. Clark can't catch up to it. Pollet ahead as he has been much of the day. In the count 0-2. I'll tell you, if this Cardinals group, if they can get themselves into the postseason, they've got Dean and Gibson both throwing really well right now. Pollett's going to throw like this. Cardinals will be dangerous if they can get themselves back into the postseason. Clark's guys just won the left safety. A couple of short steps to his right. Puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Here's Willie Stargell. Stargell is over 3. Rounded out his last time. High ball to right. Foul ground. Harper gives chase. Can't quite get there. And harmlessly for a long strike. Good change up there from Pollet. Arthur goes fishing. Reels in nothing. It's 0-2. That change up down and in that time. Terrific pitching from Pollet, who had just pitched a smart game all throughout here, and he is making it look easy here in this one. Pirates down to their final out. That'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Clemente is 0 for 3. Fastball is a called strike. This is down low, 1-1 to count. Just off the corner, 2-1. Pitch keeps it down. Pirates are down to their final strike. Hits him on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Clemente doesn't like it, but it's all academic at this point. A complete game for Howie Pollet. 96 pitches to do it. And the Cardinals win their 3rd straight in this 4-game series, their 4th straight overall, with an 8-1 victory. Pollet improves to 9-5. Tannehill falls to 9-5. And you see the RBI double from Ken Boyer. What other highlights they're going to grace us with from the truck? Darryl Porter's home run. The only run the Pirates would get on the day. Daraja with his RBI double. And this game was 3-1 through 5. And it got away from the Pirates. That shot from Bryce Harper, a big reason why. A no-doubter. Story of this one, Howie Pollet, who's terrific. Complete game 4 hitter as the Cardinals winning 8-1. Final line score, 8 runs, 16 hits, no errors for St. Louis. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Pirates. Pollet, the winner. 9 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks from Pollet, only the 1 run allowed. Rookie Jesse Tannehill takes the loss. He scattered 9 hits over 5 innings. He struck out 5. Walked only 1. Allowed the 4 runs. Pollet, of course, gets player of the game honors. Porter went deep for the Bucks. Harper goes deep for the Cardinals. And that wraps up our ball game here from St. Louis. That'll close the door on June here in year 5 of the Legend Sports Universe Baseball League. So our next broadcast will come to you in the first weekend of July here in year 5. We'll see what games are on tap there. We'll have a few broadcasts before the All-Star game. And then we'll be building up to the trade deadline here in year 5 of the LSUBL as year 5 rolls on. D-Mass, great to have him in here in the chat, as well as our good friend Greg Gorecki. Thanks to anyone who tuned in to listen for the whole thing, or bits and pieces, either live or on delay. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We will have other stuff coming up here on the channel, including an update, probably an exhibition game, just to talk about the project before the Legend Sports Universe Hockey League debuts, probably towards the end of next week. Probably when that's going to start. A couple of touch-ups left, but that project is almost ready to go. We will have Legend Sports Universe basketball action coming back for year 3 of that. We'll also have year 3 of the Legend Sports Universe Football League starting up before too long. But we're going to be getting the hockey going and then getting baseball pushing ahead. Baseball's kind of gone on the back burner a little bit while I've been getting this hockey project going. I haven't been streaming much lately, but hopefully I'm going to be at a point now once hockey gets going that the streaming pace will start to pick up a little bit again. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Bang that like button if you haven't as of yet. Subscribe if you haven't as of yet. And most importantly, be good to each other. We'll talk soon. The Cardinals take down the Bucks 8-1 at Busch.